Hello, here we are for the 17th of April 2014 for the daily Spelunky run. Amazingly, I got to Olmec last night, just playing just a random game. I was completely under-resourced. I had very few bombs, no jetpack, no nothing. But I managed to get up there and then get squished. So come to me, bat. Damn it. Ooh, jumpy boots. Early on. Just don't jump into spikes. So I noticed that there's a Spelunky AI thing that you can try out, where people have the classic Spelunky from Game Maker, and you can program your own bots to play games and stuff. The demo bots they have look pretty simple, let's say. But it's an interesting problem. Spelunky has a lot of contextual things you gotta worry about. Like if you can buy a shotgun. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. If anything comes of it. News. See, if I bomb here, it's not really going to do much. Gonna do it anyway. So even with that good bomb placement, I need another one. And there's a bat. I hate bats. No, bat. Hurry up, bat. Whoop. That was kind of dumb. I think if I'm lucky I'll get to the ice caves today. Not really feeling it. Then again, I had no optimism at all for getting to Olmec. I was just kind of surprised that I was there. Watch the spikes. Where's this key? Don't tell me. See, my encoder just slowed way down just then. Where's this key? What a great shot. Nope. Bugger. Well, I better go. Because the ghost. Let's turn it. So I was thinking about early games I used to play, like way back when. So I had an old Commodore, or Commodore equivalent. Maybe it was a TRS-80 equivalent. I totally meant to do that. and you plugged it into your TV, and pretty cool. I had a joystick, to the envy of everyone. Also had like, so you could whoop, splat. Whoa, thanks for the warning. Had a cassette player. It and yeah, just sort of loaded up through this god awful like radioactive green with black text game loader type thing, and watch out for that. And yeah, I had like a couple of games. So one of these ones I had was puffer something or other, and so you're a puffer fish flying in the sky somehow. Bomb. And you had to collect balloons to keep yourself afloat, and you also, I'm going to go back and get a rock. There were like things in the air, so you could shoot at them with like a puff of air, but then obviously you deflate, and so that was kind of cool. There's a game by Sierra called Thexter, where you're like this mecha robot thing that could turn into a plane. And I played that like a couple of years ago, and it was friggin' hard, and I have no idea how like 6-year-old me managed to get so far in that game. Maybe just sheer bloody-mindedness or something. I had no job then when I was a kid, so maybe that's all I did all day was Dexter. Yeah, we're going to try to throw him. Bombs away. Boom, boom, boom. Another game that I had was like really boring name or something like Search the Java something or other, and this is not like Java, like the programming language. It was based in Indonesia, which as a kid I had no idea about. All I knew was Australia and America and England and vaguely Europe, so Java was just this mysterious place. And like the whole idea was that you were searching for the sunken treasure, and you had to like fund your expedition, and you had to like, you're wandering around England, you go to Sotheby's and buy bits of map, and can I get jetpack? Yes! Okay, need some money. That'll do nicely. And it was kind of cool because then you had to buy like diving gear, and then you go get out of here. You go diving and you go in these sunken wrecks, and it might not be the sunken wreck that you're looking for, and it was kind of cool. That was on a tape. I forget if you had to turn the tape over, but good times. I used to program little games, mostly based on the games that I like playing. But like when I say games, I liked Mortal Kombat back in the day, and I love secrets and Easter eggs and stuff like that. So I had a game that I wrote in QBasic that was entirely like Easter eggs. You put in your name and your date of birth, and then if you match something in this vast hierarchy of no, get out of there. Whoa. Whoa. Well, that was close. Should stop telling you guys stories and concentrate. But yeah, I had like this vast hierarchy of things where if you're this age and then something else, then you were Kano, which meant I wrote some text in red because that was cool, or maybe you were someone else and it had your catchphrase, and it was terrible, but good fun. I think modern me would just be horrified at the actual programming because it was literally one gigantic if statement. Just if this, if that, and that was just the name entry screen and did all cool stuff. And I found out how to make little sounds, and so we go using the PC speaker. And it's funny, so nowadays I'm trying to make games and still put in little Easter eggs and stuff. I like hidden puzzles and things like that, but now I do proper programming. Well, and so everything is like a framework and an API and all this sort of thing. It's sort of funny how your tastes evolve. I was always a Sonic fan rather than Mario because I had a Mega Drive, I guess. But like, why didn't he get angry? But like the little sort of the differences between how secrets worked in Mario and how they worked in Sonic. Like Sonic, you just sort of go off the beaten track a little bit, and that would be your secret. Whereas Mario, you had to, you know, use this at a certain spot, and I don't know. It was just a different flavour, and I think that sort of informed some of the flavours of things that I like later. Like I played a fair bit of Street Fighter, but I was more a Mortal Kombat guy, and so all this sort of. But then Mortal Kombat sort of, when I grew out of that, it got into the whole weird juggling, you know, juggling combo things that I hate. I think it's terrible game design. And about that time, I was sort of into Virtual Fighter, and that was a lot more skill and you still had some of those things like juggling, but it wasn't the same. So now I like games with good systems. Story, I don't know. I do a bit of writing myself, and so I find a lot of game stories really terrible as stories. So I like Mass Effect for different reasons. And a lot of people starting to get a bit distracted because this level is Cocoa Bananas crazy. It's just stuff everywhere. I'm getting out of there. So I think I've been doing a couple of levels, just rabbiting on with 1 health or something. I haven't kept an eye out for old mate the black market. But I managed to miss that. I missed the Ujat Eye back in the caves. So remember I had the chest, an actual treasure chest, but not the key. The key's what I want. So if I get 12 sacrifice points, then I can get a bunch of cool things. I actually had a game yesterday, and I didn't know, well maybe I did know, but you can actually sacrifice yourself accidentally if you knock yourself out and land right on the altar. Then yeah, sacrifice yourself. It's a shitty way to end. That. But I think the worst way to end was my one the other day, where I just got caught in that infinite loop of getting hit by a rock and getting stunned, and when I was on the little bouncy pad thing. Ice caves! 2 health. This is a miracle. Damn it. Wish he landed on the spike. I hate those little robot alien dudes. What? That's one way to clear it out. Oh no, 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 no. This encoder is starting to screw me up. So that was my first computer, Trash 80 I think, and then later on I got a 286 XT, which was super crap. Speaking of super crap, that was amazing. I was doing so well, even though I was talking. Well, I guess the story about my 2x6 can wait till later. I'll catch you guys later.